Right. That was some footage from a week or so ago when we made a journey up to Mayo's, and we wanted to just start off with that in case you're in need of seeing the actual Mayo's pub, which we haven't been able to visit in a while. And that was, of course, Silver Spear to get the night started off there. Welcome to everyone, especially new people to the session broadcast. I always give a little welcome description here. You can find out more information about what we're doing here down in the description link right below. There's information about Mayo's, the physical session. There's a place to sign up on the mailing list. There's all sorts of good stuff down there, so you can go check that out. There's also a link for contributions if you want to throw a few bucks in our tip jar. We'll talk about that later, but the link is there if you're looking for it before we get to the halftime show. So tonight, the theme is plants. Why aren't you wearing a plant shirt, by the way?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you own a plant
Well, it's made
shirt?
of cotton, and that's a plant, so...
I guess you can make almost anything into the plant thing if you want to.
Yeah.
I am wearing a plant shirt. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah. Big leaves. And I'm also holding this, my prized possession right now. Let's see if I can get it. This is an avocado tree that we've grown from a seed in a special avocado growing glass.
Yeah.
And it's very exciting. It's taken like 2 months to get it to this point.
But we're probably only days away from having the most tiny avocados.
I think it's growing a tiny avocado right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to show some of our plants during this session. And if you have any plant pictures you want to send in, as usual, send them to tunes@tune.supply, and we'll try to get those on. And we already have a whole bunch of pictures from the community to share later. Yep. Okay, this is our 8th session. Can you believe that?
No.
Yeah, it's our 8th session. No. And today also is the 1-month anniversary of Tune Supply, which is also crazy.
That's amazing.
And we're going to talk a bit more about Tune Supply later, but thanks to everyone who's become part of the community so quickly within a month. I mean, it feels like all of us have built this session very quickly, and we're really grateful that you tune in and glad to see you tonight. And I see a whole bunch of comments going, which I'm going to read in a moment. Okay, so we're actually not going to play a starting set today, and the reason is because we have so much material from the guest artists that we probably won't have time. So we're just going to launch right in with the guest artists, and they are Anna Colliton on bodhrán and Brenda Castles. So let's just go to their first set of tunes here.
Hello, Brenda here, coming to you all the way from Ringsend in Dublin. Look it up on your Google Maps. And I'm sure you all know this lady here, Anna.
Hello!
Where are you coming to us from, Anna?
Coming to you from the Bronx, New York City. It's a rainy day here. I've got my fire going, nice and cozy.
So, that's very interesting, Anna. We're going to kick off with a few tunes. The theme is plants, and I don't have any plants because this is not my house. I'm isolating here. And all I can do is go 2 kilometers from here, so there's no chance of me getting any plants. So what am I going to do? I'm going to play tunes with plant names. What do you think, Anna? Got a few ideas?
That's genius, Brenda. Brilliant. Really good.
Somebody going by the door there.
It's not me.
Anyway, all right. We'll start off with a few jigs. The rose in the heather, 2 plants there. Apples in winter, and Munster buttermilk. It's a bit of a stretch. Milk comes from cows, and cows eat grass. Grass is a plant. What do you reckon? Yeah? Okay. All right, so after 4, let's count in, and we'll play them twice each. I'll give you an L hup as well. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anna.
You have no way of knowing that, Brenda.
Woo!
All right.
Oh, the banter. The banter.
Yeah.
We're getting the banter even from Ireland and the Bronx.
Yeah.
Amazing. So you may have just heard a woo, and you may have noticed that neither of us said the woo. Should we do it again?
Yeah.
Woo! That is our one and only woo submission. We've been asking for a few sessions now if people want to send in their woos, and we've only gotten one from Laurie Adams, which we're very grateful for. But we'd love to make a collection of woos so we can use them on the session. So send us your woos if you'd like, or hups are fine.
Yep.
Or use,
Yoop.
Yeah. Any of those sorts of things are great, and you can send those to tunes@tune.supply. We promise we will not misuse them. Too much. We won't misuse them too much. And also, I just want to remind you guys, I'm hoping that you're playing along at home if you do play an instrument. That's the point here, is that this is supposed to be like a virtual session.
Yep.
We've got some drinks, which we'll announce later.
Sure.
But we hope you're having a drink, maybe some food, and playing along. If you are playing along, make sure you have headphones in or on. That will make it easier to stay with the leaders. Let's see what else. Oh, yes. And that first set was one that we pre-announced. If you want to be on the list to get the pre-announced sets so you can practice ahead of time, we always announce a slow set and a fast set. Go ahead and get on our email list, which is down there in the description. Okay, so drinks. What are you having?
I'm just having a beer. What is this? Palm Belgian Amber Ale.
You really like that one.
It's a nice one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
just
starting.
like basic beer.
The label is nice and basic.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm starting with a water, but I have something special for in a moment, which is sherry.
Oh, wow.
I took over your sherry drinking habit recently, but I'm starting off with a water here. We did a fun thing the other night when people ordered their drinks in the comments, and I was highly amused by this. So I'd love to see what you guys are either drinking or drinking tonight. And of course, that can be an alcoholic drink or a non-alcoholic drink. I'm particularly interested in the non-alcoholic ones. We had a very specific tea order the last time, which was great. And so, go ahead and put your orders in now to the bar. And I think we'll go on to the next thing. Now, we have a really cool thing that's happening on session tonight. We have a ton of songs. This was not planned. It just happened because Brenda's an amazing singer, and then our special guests are singers as well. So we're actually going to go tune song, etc. tonight. And we're going to have the first song now. This was a request from me to Brenda, and she's going to introduce it here.
Hello all, time for a song, I think. And this song is a dedication to the amazing Caitlin for all that she's done for us on Tune Supply and at Mario's. She actually requested this song, and it's a rude song, so you can blame her. It's called the Krabby Fish song, or Mr. Raddledum, and you have to sing along, and your line is Mr. Raddledum, Daddledum, oh Mr. Raddledum, a die do day. So, and the melody is Mr. Raddledum, Daddledum, oh Mr. Raddledum, a die do day. So it's a song about, are you okay with a rude song, Anna?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you sure?
Is there any other kind?
So it's a song about a man and his wife, and there's a horse involved and a lobster involved, the usual old story. And you see me with a whistle in my hand. I'm not going to play the whistle. I apologise in advance, Anna. I'm going to be playing the tea box bodhrán.
No.
So I don't have a bodhrán. I don't own a bodhrán. It's not just because I'm in isolation that I don't have a bodhrán. But here we have a big bumper pack of Lion's tea, the best tea in Ireland, and I haven't opened it yet, so I can use it as a bodhrán. You'll drown me out, won't you, Anna? We might try and have a little bodhrán off in the middle, maybe, you know? Mr. Raddledum, Daddledum, oh, Mr. Raddledum, a die do day. Drown me out, Anna. Well, there was a little man and he had a little horse, and he saddled it and bridled it and threw his leg across. Mr. Raddledum, Daddledum, oh, Mr. Raddledum, a die do day. Well, he rode till he came to a brook. There he spied a fisherman fishing with his hook. Mr. Raddledum, Daddledum, oh, Mr. Raddledum, a die do day. Oh, fisherman, says he, have you got a lobster that you could sell to me? Mr. Raddledum, Daddledum, that I could sell to thee, Mr. Rattledum, Daddledum. Oh, Mr. Rattledum, a day, go on, Anna. Well, he grabbed the crabfish by the backbone and he threw it over his shoulder and he galloped off. Oh, Mr. Rattledum, Daddledum. Oh, Mr. Rattledum, a day. But when he got home, he couldn't find a dish, so he put it in the pot where the missus used to piss. Mr. Rattledum, Daddledum. Oh, Mr. Rattledum, a day. In the middle of the night, when she got up to squat, the crabfish grabbed her by the glory be to God. Mr. Rattledum, Daddledum. Oh, Mr. Rattledum, a day. Go on there, Anna. My turn. Oh husband, as sure as you were born, the devil's in the piss pot, he's given me the horn. Mr. Rattledum, Daddledum. Oh, Mr. Rattledum, a day. Well, he grabbed the brush and she grabbed the broom and they bet the poor crabfish all around the room. Mr. Rattledum, a Daddledum. Oh, Mr. Rattledum, a day. Well, they bet him in the back and they bet him in the side. They bet him in the head till the poor old fecker died. Mr. Rattledum, Daddledum. Oh, Mr. Rattledum, a day. Now the moral of the story, it's very plain to see. Always look in the piss pot before you take a pee. Mr. Rattledum, Daddledum. Oh, Mr. Rattledum, a day. Woo! Sorry, Anna. Apologies now for.
You're a genius.
I know I'm so good on this thing. It's a pity.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
You too can have a Lions tea box. I'll send you one tomorrow. Anna, by the way.
No!
Wow.
Wow, the comedy.
That's
the comedy
amazing.
is
You know, I'd like to point out that actually we have in our sound effects bank.
It's not in tune though with theirs.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's close. Maybe we could do a duet with Brenda for the next one.
Yeah, definitely.
Bicycle horn duo.
Yeah.
And also I saw Felicia his ear and she said in the comments that she has figured out how to use the comments.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to tell people about that?
I am not entirely sure, but I think that you have to be on the YouTube app in order to enter the live chat. I'm not sure about that, but I think it's in the YouTube app.
So like if you can't see the chat right now, go to the YouTube app.
Yeah, I believe so, but I could be wrong.
You're the tech master, so I believe you.
We only broadcast, we don't watch.
That's true. That's true. Okay, well, I'm gonna show off some of my plants tonight. I'm mainly showing this one because I don't know what it is, and I would really like to know what it is, if anybody knows. It started off as this bottom part, which this plant has a name actually. Its name is kabage, which is spelled like cabbage, but it's pronounced kabage, and it looks like a cabbage. But then in the last week, it grew this amazing flower, which is about to bloom. And if anybody knows what this thing is, I would just really love to know.
Yes.
So that's my second plant submission of the night. Let's see, what else do we have? Avocado. Oh, somebody mentioned in the comments that avocado is back there. Should we show avocados? Avocado's got a costume on. If you tuned into our concert last night, you saw this already. But Avocado dressed up for Easter. You can see that he or she has an Easter bonnet on and a little bridle. Would you call this? Or no, a saddle?
I think a saddle, yeah.
Yeah. And if anybody can guess what the hat is made out of, then you get 10 points from me. So you can put your guesses in the comments there. That was avocado. And I have avocado earrings on.
Oh, yeah.
And they're from Nate from Come From Away, just to match. So there's 3 avocados that are going on in our house tonight. Okay, that's enough of plants. Let's go on to who's next here. Oh, we got
another set of tunes, right?
Yeah. So we'll go on to the next set of tunes from Brenda and Anna.
All right, folks, we're going to continue on with a march into a reel. I've had a costume change. I thought that Caitlin might miss this jumper. Are you okay for a march, Anna?
Oh, absolutely. I love a march.
Yeah, okay, good. And you are happy with what we agreed, that you're going to march around playing the barrel on a section of the march?
It's my favourite thing to do.
Good, great. Okay. This set goes out to Wes Barber, and Wes is one of my concertina students. and he's killing it on Skype, so he is. And the first tune is the march, and the march is called Lord Mayo, and Lord Mayo was the king of condiments. No, he wasn't. I don't know who Lord Mayo was, but somebody can tell me. And the second tune then is a common reel called the Maids of Cisco that you'll all probably know. And that one, I don't know who the Maids of Cisco were either. Important ladies. Are you ready, Anna?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's probably my favorite sound effect.
It's really good.
Yeah. I love how Anna does the drum, twist.
The drum flip.
The drum flip
Yeah,
at the end.
it's really good.
I wish I could do that with my violin.
Yes.
That'd be dangerous. There's some discussion in the comments there about how to spell Maids of Kisco.
Oh yeah.
Which I always thought it was a K, like the New York spelling. But Brenda put a C in her description, so that's what we put on the screen there. I actually don't know the answer.
And she pronounced it
Cisco.
Cisco, yeah.
She did, yeah.
So,
huh.
who knows?
Who knows? As usual, stories. We can make up stories. Okay, so I wanted to make a little public service announcement real quick, and that is that the Irish Arts Center here in Manhattan has classes that are now online for the foreseeable future. And the semester started today, but it's not too late to join the classes if you'd like to, and you can join from anywhere in the world, which is actually quite cool. My classes start tomorrow and Thursday for the different levels, and they actually sold out already, but I got the Irish Arts Centre to open up 2 more spots in each of the classes because I know a few people were wanting to sign up. So if you were one of those people, you can just go to the Irish Arts Centre website and sign up. And there should be 2 more spots in each of those classes. If you have any trouble, just send me an email and I can help out with that. And I hope to see some of you at the classes. All right, so we have a special, it's not a gift. What is it? A little surprise for the audience, which I'm really excited about. So today is the 1-month anniversary of Tune Supply. And Tune Supply is a little service and musical community that Chris and I started the day after Broadway shut down. We're really proud to say that there's been over 100 orders already, and we've given, not we, but that we have kind of, what's the word? Funneled those jobs to over 50 trad musicians and singers and dancers. And we're really, really happy to be a part of this effort to keep musicians and dancers in work during these crazy times. So we would love for you to go over and check out Tune Supply whenever you have a chance. We have had a lot of gift orders, people ordering custom videos, sets of music and things for their friends. So any order you place, it helps musicians to stay busy during these times and to have a little extra income. So to thank everybody for their support of Tune Supply, we have created an unlisted page, so you will only be able to get to it if you type in this link that we're going to put on the screen right now. You cannot click the screen, unfortunately. We aren't that text heavy, but if you type that in, tune.supply/sounds, you will find your own personal special effects soundboard.
Mario's soundboard.
Yes, and there's 2 special effects there already, and we intend to continue adding special effects. So that includes the applause button and the bicycle horn. So you can play along at home and also create your own applause or bicycle horn whenever you want to.
If you don't like our choice of sound effects, you can choose your own.
Yeah,
at appropriate moments.
Exactly. And we'll keep adding sound effects, maybe the woos and things like that as we go. But definitely check that out and have fun with your own personal soundboard there. All right. So also a special thing for the 1-month anniversary of Tune Supply. Our special guests tonight are from our Broadway show, it's not ours, but the Broadway show we're in, which is called Come From Away. We've been not doing Come From Away for 1 month after doing it for almost 5 years straight before that, which just feels very weird. But we've got Petrina Bromley, who's from the original cast, and Romano Nillo from the band. They are both in Newfoundland right now, and they collaborated to bring us a song, one of my favorite songs, and we're going to invite them to do that right now.
Hello, Chris and Caitlin and Mary O's. I'm Romano Nillo, and this is
Petrina Bromley.
We're both from Come From Away, and we're both
away from Come From Away and everything else, including each other, during this duet.
We're going to do a Newfoundland song for you now called Sarah, and I hope you enjoy it. Came upon a charming girl, and Sarah is her name. Her parents once a husband with riches, wealth, and fame. I haven't the fame and riches and wealth that ever come my way. Till the night I went to visit my love, and through the keyhole say, hey, Sarah, Sarah, won't you come out tonight? Sarah, Sarah, the moon is shining bright. Put your hat and jacket on, tell your mother you won't be long, and I'll be waiting for you round the corner. Now Sarah is a girl like this, a girl you'll seldom see. She loves me only for myself and not for my money. Every night at 8 o'clock she puts her needles away, and standing there outside the door and through the keyhole say, hey, Sarah, Sarah, won't you come out tonight? Sarah, Sarah, the moon is shining bright. Put your hat and jacket on, tell your mother you won't be long, and I'll be waiting for you round the corner. One night a little after 8 I crept up to her door. I whispered, Sarah, darling, as I've often done before. I kiss you, Sarah, says a voice, sit down, I goes with a flop. As her mother kicked me round the shop. Sarah, Sarah, won't you come out tonight? Sarah, Sarah, the moon is shining bright. Put your hat and jacket on, she killed me, and I let her think so too. So I laid her on the floor, sure I scarce knew what to do. Alas, she says, alive or dead, my girl I let him wed. So up I jump, says thank you ma'am, and to my girl I says, hey Sarah, Sarah, won't you come out tonight? Sarah, Sarah, the moon is shining bright. Put your hat and jacket on, tell your mother you won't be long, and I'll be waiting for you around the corner. Good to see everybody. Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Mario's and Virtual Tunes.
Woo!
We should maybe put that one on the sound effects.
Yeah, yeah.
I asked James if he would maybe make something for the sound effect page.
Yeah.
So hopefully he will do that for us. That was great. Petrina and Romano sung that song when we went up to do a fundraiser in Newfoundland recently, and I thought, oh, they have to do it on the session. That was really lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the halftime show. Wow, right on the dot
Right
at
at
8:30.
Amazing.
We are doing so well today.
Yeah.
Unlike most days. Okay, so at the halftime we have a poem, and I realized today when I was making the plan that we never actually introduced, I think, in all these 8 sessions, who it is that does the poem.
Oh yeah.
So this is Miriam Buell, and she runs the physical Mayo session, and has for the last couple of years while I've been doing the Broadway show, and I can't be there all of the time. And she's the one who started this tradition of doing a poem every week for the guest leaders. So I'm really grateful to Mimi for continuing to send in these excellent poems while we have the virtual session. Okay, let's see what she's got tonight.
Hi everyone in the Mario's gang. It's Mimi and Josh here with your weekly very bad poem, an ode to plants and special breath. Tonight we celebrate plants and their beauty. They come in all colors, like iced tutti frutti, and they scrub clean the air. They drop leaves in your hair. They're a natural force against all air polluting. So thank you so much to Brenda and Anna, and tune in on Thursday for Alan Murray and Matt Mancuso. Remember, Mancuso rules apply, no talking between sets, and we know who you are. So thanks as well to Romano and Petrina, and of course Caitlin and Chris. Can't wait to see you all soon. And be good. Eat your kibble. Okay, bye.
Oh my god!
I love seeing Josh every week.
I know, and he smiled at
Yeah.
exactly the right moment.
I wonder how many takes that took.
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish I had a dog. Okay, that was great. So, what else am I supposed to say at the spiel? Oh, we can show you a picture of our virtual tip jar, which is here. In real life, the people who are at the session throw a few bucks in the tip jar, and that goes to paying the leaders. So tonight that's Anna and Brenda. And since we are virtual, the tip jar is down there in the comments, and you can go over there and throw a few bucks in if you have it. If you don't, it's coronavirus time and there's no need to throw anything in the tip jar. But if you have a few bucks to throw to the musicians, we are all trying to keep each other and our colleagues and our friends safe and working during this time. So we would certainly appreciate it if you can support the session. That'd be great. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, I'm getting a little hungry. Are you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like for dessert, maybe?
Right.
We actually made a cake and we ran out of cake yesterday. So I
don't
think
know where it went.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Did you eat it?
No.
Maybe Avocado ate it.
Avocado?
Actually, I know who might have eaten it. Avocado has some new friends, which we want to introduce here. You may have seen them before, but nobody commented, so I don't know if anybody saw them. So this is one of Avocado's friends here. It's also a Diplodocus, and there's actually a baby Diplodocus.
Well, I thought it was I thought it was a Loch Ness monster.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What's the scientific name?
I don't know.
Oh, we're gonna have to figure this out.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss.
I don't think it's a Diplodocus.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think I misidentified. So these don't actually have names yet. So if anybody wants to help us name them, they're actually kitchen tools. This is a ladle and this is a tea strainer, but they're now going to be Avocado's sidekicks.
Right.
So we're introducing them. They probably ate the cake, I'm guessing, is what happened. But in any case, we're going to order some food from Mary. If you guys want to order some food over in the virtual restaurant,
Comments.
over on the virtual pub in the comments. I can't talk tonight. This is, oh my God, this is bad. It's worse than normal, actually. You can order some food over there and we're going to get our dessert. And meanwhile, I think we're going to go to third set of tunes.
Yep,
So get your
let's do
instruments
it.
out and let's play.
Okay, so I hope you're all enjoying the tune so far tonight. I'm going to hand you over to Anna now for a few words. Anna, have you anything you'd like to say to the nice people?
Hello, friends. Hope you're all staying safe and healthy out there. Huge thanks to Caitlin and Chris and to Mimi for putting this together while we're all stuck inside. So thanks a million for that. I haven't left my neighborhood in 27 days. So I look forward to playing Jervy music with all of you very soon. Check out this relic I found in the closet. Those were the good old days.
All right, well, thanks, Anna. Let's continue with a couple of hornpipes. The second one you'll probably all know, and it's very appropriate for our plant-based theme. It's called the Harvest Home. And the first one, some of you may or may not know it. It's a tune I got from Jim Burke, and Jim is out there. If he's out there, hello Jim. And it's a tune composed by Padre O'Riada, and it's called Neadar. And Neadar in the Irish language means I don't know or I wonder. And it's spelt, in case you're trying to look up the tune, Padre O'Riada has a great website with all the scores and the tunes written out. And it's spelt N''F, of course, Headar, Neadar. And it's a lovely hornpipe. Martin Hayes, I think, must play it. It could be a reel, I'm not sure. So yeah, let's give it a go. Ready, Anna?
I'll let you start.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
good bodhrán flip.
I know, it was a different style.
Nice.
Anna, how many bodhrán flips do you have? We'll have to ask. I don't know if she's in the comments.
I haven't seen her, no.
I'll inquire, and maybe we'll get a little instructional video about the bodhrán flips. I see in the comments some people can't find the description. Some people can't find the tip box link. I'm going to say it right now if you just want to type it in. So it's just tune.supply/ contributions.
Yep.
Yes, so that should take you there. Sorry if anything is confusing in the description there.
It should be down in the description below the video if you can't find it.
Yeah, okay. So I've got another plant to share. I'm sharing this because somebody actually sent a picture of a orchid, which we're going to share in a moment. But I'm really quite proud of this orchid because I don't really know how to care for plants. It's only a recent thing that I have even had any success with plants. And this orchid actually has 2 stems of flowers. I don't know if you can see it there.
Yeah, it's doing really well.
Yeah, and it's starting another little thing here. Unfortunately, the leaves are kind of yellow, so I'm not sure I'm actually that good at plants, but I'm quite proud of this orchid. Do you want to put it over there?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Maybe if you guys have plant help for me on the orchid, that would be great. I think I might be watering it too much, and therefore it's just like, oh, I'm going to make a flower, and then I'm going to die.
Right.
That might be what's happening. I'm not sure. And also, you might have noticed that Brenda and Anna are doing costume changes, so I felt like I should do some costume changes. And you might have noticed that Anna was wearing this same shirt as me. We formed a band. Actually, Isaac Alderson, I think, was the instigator of the band. It's called the Pride of the Subway Ceilidh Band. These shirts are like, you can't get them unless you're really in the in crowd with the Pride of the Subway Ceilidh Band. And we all have our names on the back. Mine is Warbles. And Anna had hers on, and I was jealous, so I had to put mine on for this segment. Okay, so we're going to show the pictures from the community that you guys sent in. These are all plant pictures, and there's a whole bunch of them, so we're going to go really fast. So I'm really glad. This is Joey Mullen, and I used to play with him at Dempsey's fairly often, and I haven't seen him in probably 5 years, and I was so happy to see that he sent in a picture. This is very apropos. These are fiddleheads. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Those are also really good to eat if anybody is interested. Fry them up with some butter. Okay. Oh, sorry. The fiddleheads, Joe Mann sent those in. Madeline Dillon sent these in. There's a fiddle player amongst the gnomes down there. Okay. Mary Beth Oakes with a violin that looks like a goldfish pond or something like that. Gorgeous. This is making me jealous that we never go outside. Okay, this is from Mimi and Terry Chapin up in Alaska. This is hilarious. That says heavy plant crossing, which is great. I wish that plants could move. That'd be excellent. Maybe that would not be excellent, actually. Do you want to tell about this picture?
Oh, yeah. This is my parents' garden in Spokane. So hi, Mom and Dad, if you're watching.
It's gorgeous.
Thanks for sending. Yeah, beautiful. And then we've got a couple more that came in during the broadcast. Let's get those up.
So the first one is this Ying Ying?
Yeah, Ying Ying sent this in. Lovely.
Oh, wow. Those are beautiful. And then I think we have Susanna Watson.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Okay. Oh, the seedlings.
These are seedlings, and I love seedlings. And we're going to show a picture of seedlings later that we have. Thank you. And we have Charlie Sporn. What do we have? Oh, there's the orchids.
Another orchid, yeah.
So maybe Charlie can tell me how, because his leaves look much better than mine do.
Yeah.
He probably can tell me how to do it. Is that it?
That's it, yeah.
Great. Cool. Thanks for sending in your pictures. We'll tell you about the theme for next week a little bit later because it's quite exciting.
It's really exciting.
Quite exciting. Some people are going to go crazy with this.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Great. So I think we should have another song maybe from Petrina.
Yeah, she's got one more for us, so here we go.
Hello again, Mary O's Petrina Bromley here in St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada, and I am just chuffed to be involved in this virtual session. This great idea from Caitlin and Chris to keep everybody involved and a part of something and entertained during this crazy time that we're in. My dog's coming through. There she goes, Sasha. Just waiting for me to play with her. Probably going to cry. Let's have a puppy cameo. Okay. So anyway, I wore my Seedmaster shirt because it's plants. This show is a plants theme. And I have some kale in a bottle there behind me because I don't own any plants right now. So I don't usually live here. I usually live in New York City. Anyway, thinking about everybody who's there, and just hoping everyone is as well and as safe as they can be. So here's a tune that is totally depressing, but the really good songs always are. So I'm going to sing it anyway. This is called The Union from St. John's, and I learned it from the singing of Pam Morgan and Anita Best, who are two incredible Bright Lights heroes of mine in the Newfoundland and Labrador music scene. They're really responsible for preserving a lot of the music that we have now. So they went around and sat at people's kitchen tables and said, sing me that song, and learned them, and then now we get to learn them from them. So this is called The Union from St. John's. Ye landsmen and ye landsmen bold, it's little do yez know what we poor sailors do endure when the stormy winds do blow. The 18th day of November past, a heavy gale came on. The heavens above looked angry on us, and the clouds o'ercast the sun. The wind about east and east south, me boys, and heavy showers of hail. The night being dark and stormy, me boys, 'twas on the lee shore we did sail. Our captain gave us orders, and orders we must obey. He said you had better get forward, me boys, your foresail to lower away. We tried to reef the mainsail in, it really couldn't be done. It was under a 3-reef foresail, me boys, 5 leagues o'er the sea she did run. Once more she gently rises, which caused all hands to say, God bless our noble vessel, me boys, once more she heads a sea. 'Bout 3 o'clock in the morning, we received a dreadful shock. We spied a craft on her beam ends, a mile below Bellows Rock. We boarded the wreck in the morning, a dismal sight to behold. 3 frozen seamen lashed to her pumps, 5 more in the cabin lay cold. And now they're gone, God bless them. My boys, your race is run. A widow must weep for her husband dear, a mother her darling son. She is the Union from St. John's. How well I knows her mould, and every time I thinks on her distress, it makes my blood run cold. She is the Union from St. John's. Right well I knows her name, and every night as I lay on my bed, I can hear the young widows complain. Everyone's a critic. That's my dog. Thanks again very, very much. This has been fun.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Sasha.
The animals have perfect timing today.
That dog's name is Sasha.
Yes. And what's the other one's name?
Leia.
Leia, yeah. I'm glad that the dogs made it into the video.
Yeah.
That was great. Gorgeous song. Man.
Lovely. Thanks, Petrina.
Cool. Okay, so we have one more picture. Well, we have two more plants to showcase, but one is a picture of our, as somebody called it the other day, our victory garden, I guess, our indoor farming operation. And you may have seen a picture of avocados starting the farm, and the plants have grown. So we're just going to show you the progress. They got bigger.
Yeah.
And they've only been going like a week.
This is what plants do. They get bigger.
So like in about 2 months, I think we can have a salad.
Yeah.
That's about what the time is
Yeah.
going to be on that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm finding that plants are really important right now. They give you something to like check on every day and see how they're doing. I know that my sister placed an order for like 20 plants to come to her house.
Oh, really?
When the
Wow.
when the quarantine started, which is pretty. It sounds like something I would do, really.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so we have a report from the field. As we usually do, I always ask one of the Mary O's sessionistas to send in a video showing what they're doing. And this week it is Felicia. So let's go over to see what Felicia's doing.
Hey guys, how's it going? How's your pandemic? Mine's okay. That's Lola. We've been doing lots of hanging out. I was always really good at hanging out, but now I've just taken hanging out to like a whole new level. Now I'm like ninja hanging out. Like I'm ninja level hanging out right now. So the dogs have been hanging out. Let's see, there's Pippa right there. She's been hanging out. Let's pan over here. There's my messy kitchen. Just because you have more time doesn't mean you have to clean all the time. Okay? You're welcome. Let's pan over here. Let's see, who do I have? Oh, there's Noodle. There's Noodle. He's hanging out. And there's Zoe over there. See, Zoe's hanging out. So everyone's just hanging out. Everyone's all cool. I got more of them hanging out, but they're hanging out in different rooms or something. So anyway, I love you guys. I can't wait to see you so that we can all like hug, Let's think about that. Let's focus. Let's focus on the hugging, Okay? All right. Love you guys. Let's go play some tunes. Bye.
Woo! Love you, Felicia. Oh my gosh, the bird.
Yes.
I grew up with cockatiel and I love them.
Amazing.
Very personable birds. Excellent. Okay, so speaking of tunes, Felicia said we should play more tunes.
We should do that.
Let's go to another tune set from Brenda and Anna.
Okay, so I'm going to play a few reels now. Let's stick with the plant theme. I might start with the Green Fields of Rosebeigh. I think there might be other names for this tune, but that's what it's in my original tin whistle book as. And after that, maybe, for Mary O's last Halloween party, fancy dress tune party, myself and Katie Linan went as the bird in the bush, and we really enjoyed ourselves. And imagine that's only over 5 months ago, who could believe it? But so the bird in the bush, and then we'll finish with one of my favourite tunes, Rolling in the Ryegrass. So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
gorgeous.
Nice. That's a lovely set.
Did you see that Anna had a potato?
I did, yeah.
And she had various vegetables throughout the session, actually. I don't know if anybody noticed there, but I was inspired by her potato to put on my shirt from The Potato, which is a food truck in McCarthy, Alaska.
Great.
Which I highly recommend visiting someday. I never think of like vegetables as plants. That sounds so dumb coming out of my mouth. They're definitely plants.
We're growing some over here. You were just showing off all the vegetable plants that we're growing.
Okay, that was dumb. I take it back. It's particularly awkward words out of my mouth tonight.
Yeah.
That's the product that
what
we
you can
offer
expect here,
to the Mario's audience. Okay, so we're gonna show our last plant today. I hope you guys aren't getting tired of plants. I'm really into plants,
yes.
so, and I just assume everybody else is, but it could be incorrect. But this plant is really special to me because it's cuttings from a plant that has been with me longer than any person or animal or anything in my life besides my family. I bought the plant when I came here for grad school at Columbia, and it's still growing, which is really a miracle because I'm not very good at plants. But this is like some of the babies from the plant, and there's actually a little stegosaurus that lives in the plant. I don't know if you can see it, but my nickname is Stegosaurus, as you know, so I'm quite proud of this plant.
Yeah.
This plant has a name, actually. Its name is Plantelope.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Man, I'm not really doing really good on the talking tonight.
Maybe we should move on.
Maybe
to the
you
next
should
segment.
do some talking.
Well, what do we have?
Well, we have the pictures. You should
right.
introduce the pictures.
These are great. If you were tuning into our concert last night, was that last night?
Yeah.
You might have seen these. We've been trying to find embarrassing photos of all the leaders, but we didn't have any of Brenda and Anna, so we decided to put up some old photos of ourselves. So, Caitlin, do you want to tell us what this is?
Well, that's the normal look that I have on my face when I'm not live casting on the internet.
Right.
You know.
Yes.
And there's plants, actually. There's plants in the picture.
Right.
Okay.
And this one is me at my childhood piano there.
Oh,
this
my
is where I
God.
learned to play. And I think my dad's in the background of the picture there.
So
I was
cute.
just texting with my mom the other day, and we think this was maybe around first or second grade, although I think I look a little older than that.
Well, you're
but
so
I don't
tall,
know.
so-
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful posture, by the way.
Thank you. I don't have that anymore.
Lovely. Very good.
Yeah.
Cool. And then our dessert arrived.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you want to sample it?
Sure,
it's kind of
yeah.
interesting. Mary prepared this for us. It's straight from Spain, actually.
Yeah,
and
imported.
It's imported from Spain, and it's a sherry-soaked fig. So it goes with the sherry I was drinking.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. It looks like a poop or something, and we're gonna eat it with these spoons. And the reason I mention these spoons is because these arrived at my apartment about 1.5 years ago, and I have no idea who sent them. And you can see that they're half spoon and half fork. And I would love to know who sent them.
Yeah.
And I suspect it's one of the Mario's crowd. Actually, I always have suspected. So
Yeah.
reveal yourself if it was you who sent us these great fancy sporks. On that note, we are going to go to our last song of the night from Brenda while we eat these sherry-covered figs.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to do another song for you, and this is a song written by Percy French, a man who was from Roscommon but ended up in Cavan. And my mother would have sung this song in the car a lot when we were growing up. That along with Paddy McGinty's Goat, which I must learn. It's about a train. It's about the West Clare Railway service. That's railway doesn't exist anymore. And the song will tell you why. It was not good. Hasn't improved that much these days. It's better marginally. So you can do a little bit of a woo woo for the train if you feel like it. Probably funny in your own living room, woo woo, but you never know, it might make you laugh. So it's called Are You Right There, Michael? Are You Right? You may talk of Columbus sailing across the Atlantical Sea, but he never tried to go railing from Ennis as far as Kilkee. You're up for the train in the morning, the excursion train starting at 8. You're there when the clock gives the warning, and there for an hour you'll wait. And as you're waiting in the rain, You'll hear the guard sing this refrain. Are you right there, Michael? Are you right? Ooh, ooh. Do you think that we'll be there before the night? Ooh, ooh. We've been so long in starting that I couldn't say for certain, but we might now, Michael, so we might. They find out where the engine's been hiding, and it drags you to sweet Corofin. Says the guard, back her down in a siding. There's a goods from Kilrush coming in. Perhaps it comes in 2 hours. Perhaps it breaks down on the way. If it does, says the guard, be the powers, you'll be here till the end of the day. And as you sit and curse your luck, the train backs down into a truck. Are you right there, Michael? Are you right? Ooh, ooh. Have you got the parcel there for Mrs. White? Ooh, ooh. You haven't, well, begorra, say it's coming down tomorrow. Sure it might now, Michael, so it might. At Lahinch the sea shines like a jewel, and with joy you are ready to shout, till the stoker cries out, there's no fuel, and the fire's ta'e totally out. Hand me up that big lump of a log there, and I'll soon have us out of this fix. There's a grand clump of turf in that bog there, and the rest go off gathering sticks. And as you're breaking bits of trees, you'll hear some wise remarks like these. Are you right there, Michael? Are you right? Ooh, ooh. Do you think that you can get the fire to light? Ooh, ooh. The flames, they could be higher, for the turf it might be drier. Oh, it might now, Michael, so it might. Are you right there, Michael? Are you right? Ooh, ooh. Do you think that we'll be there before the night? Ooh, ooh. We've been so long in starting that I couldn't say for certain, but we might now, Michael, so we might. Ooh, ooh.
Woo, 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 woo. We could just sample those woos.
Yeah.
I always think of Mick Maloney when I hear that song, because that's one of the ones that I've performed with him.
Yeah.
Great song. Okay, we are nearing the end of the session. We did not succeed in keeping it in an hour yet again. I hope that's okay with everybody. We're going to play a tune to end off with, but before we do that, I'll just tell you who the leaders are for next week. We have Matt Mancuso.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited for Matt.
Yeah.
And Alan Murray is making his return to the session. He's the first return leader.
Yep.
Mimi, when Matt is leading the session, says that Matt Mancuso rules apply, which means that there's no talking in between sets, and I don't really know how that's going to work for us.
Not.
It's probably going to be better for the viewers if I don't talk, though.
Yeah.
So I'll try to talk less next time, but we'll have Matt on, and then our special guest is a friend of mine who I haven't seen in a really long time because she lives out in Denver, but she used to live in New York, amazing Irish singer named Alison Barber. So she's going to give us some songs.
Great.
Pretty cool. That's on Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And the other thing I was going to announce is that Chris and I are doing a concert with some really weird, crazy technology on Sunday. It's 3D virtual reality technology. Yeah. And I just don't even know how it's going to work. But if you're interested in coming to that concert, you actually have to purchase a ticket. They're between $5 and $50, depending on, I don't even know what. Anyways, the information is down in the description at the very end. The last thing in the description is information about the 3D virtual reality concert, and you can go click into there to see more about it. All right, let's play a tune set.
All right.
End off here. Do you want to tell them what we're playing?
I don't think I remember what we're playing.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Jigs, right? Hardiman's Fancy, is that the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Hardiman's Fancy into Jim Ward's, and then we'll go into a reel called The Fair Wind.
Fair Wind, the Johnny Cuomo ending set.
Johnny Cuomo G Major Special.
That's it. All right. Okay. How does this start? Oh yeah. I was gonna go into a different one. I'm glad you did that. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice one.
Excellent. I see John Redmond just commented.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
John's going to be on the session in a week from now.
Yeah.
With Matt Stapleton, and we're really excited for that.
Yep.
The theme that night is poetry and literature. Oh my God, we didn't tell the theme.
Oh, the theme. The theme is really exciting for Thursday.
Okay, let's not confuse them though. Let's tell them the theme for Thursday. You should do it.
Yeah. So the theme is Star Wars.
Dun dun dun. Star Wars is the theme for Thursday.
Amazing.
Get ready. And then the theme for Monday with John is poetry and literature. So prepare yourselves.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us for this extra silly, extra awkward session where my words aren't coming out properly. It was really great to see you guys through the comment section. Thanks to Mimi and Bob and what I call the Mario's executive board for all their help this week. And we look forward to seeing you on Thursday.
Extra special thanks to Romano and Petrina for lending us those couple songs. That was lovely to have you guys on, so thank you very much.
We had 3 countries involved in the session today.
Yeah, that was great.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And last but not least, if you do want to throw a couple bucks in the virtual tip jar for our leaders today, you can do that. Go down in the description and you'll find the link down there. Thanks again. Good night from Manhattan, and we will see you on Thursday.
All right, take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye now.